Erin Crane. I'm a student at University of South Alabama and a student in the EDM 310 class. And I chose to do my Smartboard presentation at a high school in Mississippi. I have experience at working with the Smartboards at the college that we go to, so I chose to use a school that had a different type of Smartboard so that I could learn how to use Smartboards that I may not be used to once I get out of college. This Smartboard is a little bit older than the ones that we use at the university. The teacher that allowed me to use it teaches math, but I will be relating it to a classroom that I would like to teach, which is history. To start with, they turn their Smartboard on with a remote control, but it takes a while, so I went ahead and turned it on. With these Smartboards, they can't use their fingers. They can only use these pins, and they have like a little button that has it makes it go back. And the way they calibrate it, there's a little button up here, and they hold the pen to it, and when this comes up, they click on the surface, and they have to put a little dot in between the little arrows. And then they're ready to start. And then you have your notepad. Their desktop is like this, and their notepad is just a little icon down here, and you pop it up and have a little new page. I'm going to start with showing you how to write on these boards. Once again, you can't use your fingers on these boards, but you use a pen, and you select the little arrow over here, drag a box around the name, and this box comes up with little tools that you can use. You select this little document up here, and it has a convert to text, so then you can read it because my handwriting is horrible. And then you can click on it, and they have you can drag the box to be bigger, and then you can upgrade the size so you can read it better. Or you could use the on-screen keyboard by pressing the tools bar, and then you'll have this pop up down here, and then have a little keyboard down here that you can click, and it comes up right here. You double click to get your word box up here, and then you type what you need in. And then click the X, and there it is. And their trash can is down here in the corner, so what you did is I dragged it down here to the corner to delete it. So now you have my name up here. I would like to move that up here. Thank you. The next thing I want to show you is how to use, or how to put objects on here and use them in your lessons. The way you add in an object on this board is you click the icon with the square and the circle, and then you choose what shape that you want to use, and they have the colors already ready for how you want to fill it in. So I'm going to choose black, and I'm going to use a square. I'm making it big enough for me. Make sure you click the arrow before you move anywhere else, or else it's going to make another shape on the board. I've made that mistake many a time already. And I'm going to put it over here to the side. If you want it, you can click it. If you want to duplicate it, and click the same little window button up here, and they have an option for you to duplicate. So now I have two boxes. But I don't actually need two boxes for this next thing, so I'm going to delete one of them. So you click the same window box, and click the X, delete. So now I have one box. So now, because I want to teach high school history, I wanted to show you a way that you can incorporate objects into your lesson. So I have horrible handwriting, so I'm going to do this as best as I can. And this is very simple for the means of this project, but you can write a sentence up here. So I'm going to write 16th president is, and like I said, I have bad handwriting, so I'm going to highlight this text and make it a little bit more manageable to read by highlighting it and changing it to a text so they can see it better. So I wrote the question, 16th president is, and my handwriting, and then I converted it to text. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use multimedia to bring a picture of who the 16th president of America is. So I'm going to click the multimedia icon right here, and I'm going to click the picture of Abraham Lincoln, and I'm going to click open, and it puts him really big on my screen. So I'm going to resize him to a smaller picture, and I'm going to drag him over here. So what me and you see is the 16th president it has a picture of Abraham Lincoln. But because I don't want my students to see it before they can answer, I'm going to drag the black box over to cover his face, but it doesn't quite, as you can see, it doesn't cover it, it goes behind it. So I'm going to choose the option that's bring it forward, and it covers his face. So now my students will see the 16th president is, and they will answer it. Hopefully they will get it correct. And this board does not have transition animation for the objects. So what I will do is I will ask what the 16th president is. When they answer, I will move the box to the side so it's revealed that Abraham Lincoln is the 16th president of the United States. Now I'm going to show you another form of multimedia that you can use on your Smartboard. As I've shown you already how to use a picture, I used Abraham Lincoln. I'm going to also show you how to input a video. Now on this Smartboard, they have sample videos already ready. So I'm going to go to Insert, Media, and then on the side I'm going to use Videos, and then I'm just going to use the sample video that they have, which is a video of wildlife. And then I'll move it over here, and it's automatically playing. You can resize it. You can click on the video to pause it, and then they also have little toolbars down here below. And this is my presentation for EDM 310 on how to use a Smartboard.